Remember that news report we all saw? The one where the world seemed to hold its breath, teetering on the brink of something huge? Maybe it was a conflict brewing, a natural disaster, or a political upheaval. Whatever it was, it felt like the ground beneath us was shifting. That's where we are now, friends. Living in a world that feels perpetually on edge. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos, to feel overwhelmed by the negativity. The 24-hour news cycle bombards us with stories of division, disaster, and despair. It can feel like the world is spiraling out of control. But what if I told you there's another way to see it? What if these seemingly chaotic events are not random acts of fate, but rather pieces of a larger puzzle, a cosmic dance unfolding exactly as it should? This, my friends, is where we begin to explore the prophetic significance of global politics, where we dive deep into the spiritual insights that are often overlooked. For centuries, mystics and prophets have warned us about these times. They spoke of a period of great upheaval, a time of darkness before a new dawn. They called it by different names: the end times, the apocalypse, the Great Awakening. But the message was always the same. We are at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in human history. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Prophecy? That's a little too woo-woo for me, but hear me out. Prophecy at its core is about patterns. It's about recognizing the cyclical nature of history and understanding that the past can offer valuable lessons for the present. Think of it like this. Imagine you're baking a cake. You wouldn't just throw all the ingredients in a bowl and hope for the best, would you? You'd follow a recipe, a set of instructions passed down through generations. Prophecy is like that recipe for humanity. Let's talk about those in power. We've seen leaders stumble and fall, their true colors exposed for the world to see. Scandals erupt, trust is shattered, and the people are left disillusioned. This, my friends, is not just about politics. It's about a spiritual principle at play, the principle of integrity. When those in positions of power operate from a place of ego and greed, their downfall is inevitable. It's a cosmic reminder that true leadership comes from a place of service, not from a desire for control. Remember that leader who seemed invincible, who ruled with an iron fist? Look closer, and you'll see their downfall wasn't about political maneuvering or economic downturns. It was about a lack of something far more profound, a lack of connection to their own humanity, to the needs of the people they were meant to serve. But here's the beautiful part. As these outdated systems crumble, something extraordinary is happening. People are waking up. We are finding our voices, rising up to demand change. From the streets of our cities to the digital town squares of social media, we are uniting our voices to challenge the status quo. Look around. We see movements for social justice, for climate action, for equality and inclusion. This isn't just about politics. It's about a spiritual awakening. This is about reclaiming our power, recognizing that we are not helpless bystanders, but active participants in shaping our world. Every march, every protest, every voice raised in dissent is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. It's a sign that we are ready for something different, something better. Section 5, the call to compassion. So where do we go from here? What's the answer to all this chaos and uncertainty? It's simple, really, though not always easy: compassion. The world is crying out for more kindness, more understanding, more empathy. We need to move beyond the labels that divide us: liberal, conservative, believer, non-believer, and recognize our shared humanity. When we lead with compassion, when we choose love over fear, we tap into a powerful force for healing and transformation. This isn't about being naive or ignoring the realities of the world. It's about choosing to approach those realities with an open heart. Section 6. Finding unity in a polarized world. It's easy to feel lost and alone in these times. We're bombarded with messages of fear and division. It's us versus them, right versus left, believer versus non-believer. But what if I told you that this polarization is an illusion, a trick designed to keep us separate and disempowered? The truth is, we are all connected. We are all part of the same human family, sharing this planet we call home. When we recognize this fundamental truth, we begin to see through the illusions of separation. We realize that our differences are not meant to divide us, but to enrich us, to create a tapestry of human experience that is both beautiful and complex. It's time to build bridges instead of walls, to listen with open hearts instead of closed minds. It's time to remember that unity doesn't require uniformity. We can disagree, debate, and challenge each other while still holding on to our shared humanity. Section 7. The Power Within. Here's the secret they don't want you to know. The power to create change lies within each and every one of us. We are not helpless victims of circumstance. We have a choice in every moment to align ourselves with love or with fear. This is where our spiritual practice comes in. This is where we cultivate the inner strength, the resilience, and the unwavering faith we need to navigate these turbulent times. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, spending time in nature, or simply connecting with loved ones, find what nourishes your soul. Remember, you are a powerful being, capable of creating ripples of change that extend far beyond your immediate sphere of influence. And Section 8, A Brighter Future Beckons. Yes, the world can feel overwhelming right now. It's easy to get bogged down in the negativity, to feel hopeless in the face of so much suffering. But I urge you, don't give up hope. Don't lose sight of the beauty that still exists in this world. For in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. An opportunity to rise above the fear, to choose love, to create a world that is more just, more compassionate, and more aligned with our highest values. Remember, we are not at the mercy of fate. We have the power to choose our response to the challenges we face. We have the power to create a brighter future together. It starts with each one of us. It starts with a single act of kindness, a single voice raised in truth, a single moment of choosing love over fear. Now, what if I told you that you could instantly tap into an incredibly powerful subconscious force that's right under your nose? Curious to learn more? Click the link in the description below this video to listen to the 1-minute prayer. This ancient wisdom can transform your life by manifesting wealth, abundance, and blessings. Don't wait. Take the first step towards a prosperous future now. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. How have you encountered God's love in your life? Share your story, and let's encourage each other to seek God's love daily. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more daily devotionals that will inspire and encourage you to deepen your connection with Jesus.